Hey everybody, I just got back in my apartment. I was just walking around the park. I wanted to share something. This was really profound for me. But I wrote a letter and sent it to the ECT department at the hospital where I had the ECT treatment. That was a very extensive treatment and very challenging and scary at first it was, but anyway, I mean, completely changed my life for the better. I'm thankful that I am starting to remember some things from my past, even if it's not so good things, it's okay. I remember it, and I remember, okay, that wasn't a good part of my life, or I shouldn't have done that, or I wish that wouldn't have happened to me, but it's like, okay, I can move on now, and yeah. Um, and I had the ECT. I think this was my belief of why it was so necessary, was because after my life was in danger from a partner in the past, I was so traumatized by that. And I remember not even being able to go about daily life anymore in the appropriate way. But yeah. Anyway, I wrote them a letter, and I said thank you so much to each and every one of them. Um, I mean, I can still remember their faces. The weird thing is I still remember the ECT room going under the anesthesia, what was in front of me. I can still remember what the anesthesiologist looks like, the three psychiatrists that were there in the room, not all at once, but they kind of alternated in between sessions of ECT. And yeah, I can just, they were so kind and everything. And yeah, that was absolutely life-changing for me. And it's the weirdest thing. You would think with all the anesthesia and everything, I wouldn't remember going under the anesthesia or waking up from that anesthesia. I remember once I woke up and this nurse behind me, and I still remember his name. His name's Eddie. But anyway, yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah, don't get up yet." And I was trying to get up and just walk out of the recovery room, and yeah. So, but yeah, it was just a really challenging time, yet also profound. And the weird thing is, like, I didn't notice the difference, until much later on in life. Like, when I look back at the time before ECT, I was just out of my mind, like losing it, and in and out of behavioral health hospitals because I wanted to end my life. And I was starting to become a little violent at times, and yeah, and it was absolutely life-changing, and I couldn't be more thankful that occurred. And yeah, it's just a blessing, I think, from God that I had that.